Hello. Hello. Let's wait for 5 minutes. Others to join. For others to join.
Hello and welcome to our pre-recruitment talk for the Yoga Club NITK. My name is Satyajit and I am the club convener and I'll be taking you through this presentation. I am going to keep it.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Students Activities Advisory, I welcome you guys for this pre-recruitment talk. I'm Aashish Gangwar, Joint Secretary, Students Activities. After this pre-recruitment talk, a form will be rolled out to resolve your queries. So without any further delay, let's start the recruitment talk. Our first club for today's yoga is Yoga Club.
Very short. It won't. Hello and welcome to our pre-recruitment talk for the Yoga Club NITK. My name is Satyajit and I am the club convener and I'll be taking you through this presentation. I am going to keep it very short. It won't take long, so just sit tight. So this is the sequence we will be following for this presentation. Firstly, we will be seeing an overview of yoga and discussing the benefits of it. After that, I'll be talking about the yoga club, what yoga club is and what does it offer to the students. Then a bit about the regular yoga practice that we do in the yoga club. Following that, I'll be discussing about some of the major events that we host throughout the year in the club, and also we'll have a little glimpse of past events. At the end of it, I'll be telling you how you can also be a member of this healthy and inclusive community. So, firstly, I want to tell you a little bit about what yoga is and how it can benefit you. As you all know, yoga is an ancient practice that involves physical postures, breathing techniques, and meditation. It is a holistic approach to health and well being that can help improve mental and physical health. So, if you want to be healthy and happy, then yoga is a great tool for you. Moving on, so we at Yoga Club help everyone in NITK family lead healthier, happier, and more balanced lives. Yoga Club is a community of people who are working to improve their lives and the lives of people around them. We support each other, creating a positive and uplifting environment. Yeah, so this was a short introduction of the Yoga Club. Moving on to the next slide. Here I want to take a moment and talk about the regular yoga practice that we do in the club. So it is the time when all the club members gather and practice yoga. It helps us calm our minds and release any tensions that we have in our body. Uh, it's a great way to socialize for all the students too. Not only that, we also host a range of events throughout the semester. We conduct yoga camps where people are taught about different yoga postures, breathing techniques, meditation techniques. Other than that, we host yoga competitions for the people who are interested. Here, people can participate in groups and win amazing prizes. Along with that, speaker sessions are also conducted to raise awareness about people's mental and physical health and about yoga. Yoga Club also organizes workshops for students. Here are a few glimpses of past events that was conducted by the Yoga Club. This one is from the yoga camp that we conducted last year, and this is from a speaker session which was also conducted last year. So yeah, these are our previous past events. Yeah, so the real question, how you can also join the yoga club and be a member of this wonderful community. It is simple, just 2 steps process. So we'll soon be rolling out a Google form for the interested students, and they can register for the recruitment process. You have to register through the Google form carefully, and then we'll shortlist the students for the interview. Interview is the second and last step of the recruitment process. Soon after the interview, we'll release the names of students who are selected for the club. Yeah, so now as we conclude this presentation, I would like to say that being a member of Yoga Club is a great way to stay active and healthy, make new friends, and learn more about the practice of yoga. We have a supportive and inclusive community, and we welcome students of all levels and backgrounds. So if you are interested in joining our club, do register through the Google form and we'll reach out to you. We would be happy to answer any questions you may have and help you get started. Thank you for considering joining the yoga club. We hope to see you on the mat soon.
So this is it for Yoga Club. Now we have IEEE Club.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the pre-recruitment talk for the batch of 2026. This is the pre-recruitment talk from the IEEE NITK student branch. So what is IEEE as an organization? IEEE is not just the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. It is your professional home. So we don't cater only to electrical and electronics engineers. We cater to pretty much every technical domain that the college caters to. So we are the world's largest professional association for the advancement of technology. And our core purpose is to foster technological innovation. And within IEEE, we create an environment where members can collaborate on world-changing technologies. So IEEE is an international organization, and this is sort of the international structure that IEEE has. We have over 409,000 members in more than 160 countries. We have 343 sections in 10 geographic regions worldwide, 2,600 plus chapters that unite local members with similar technical interests. We have 39 technical societies and 7 technical councils representing the wide range of IEEE technical interests. So we cater to pretty much every domain of engineering with these 39 technical societies. And we have 3,500 plus student branches and at colleges and universities in over 100 countries. And IEEE NITK is one of these student branches. Let's look at IEEE NITK from a global view. We have 10 regions, like I mentioned. IEEE NITK comes under the region 10, which is the APAC region and Australia. IEEE is part of, it comes under the India Council, under the Bangalore section, and we come under the Bangalore subsection, and there is IEEE NITK, the student branch. So IEEE NITK as a club has three special interest groups, namely Piston, Diode, and Comsoc. And through these three special interest groups, we cater to the vast interests of the students of NITK. So let's first talk about Comsoc. So what is Comsoc? Comsoc is IEEE NITK's computer society, and it's a group of students passionate about CS and IT. And we look to gain expertise and experience in computer-based projects through the different research and projects that we do in different CS domains. So mainly three domains that we cover are core CS, which are algorithms, cryptography, databases, game theory, web development, software development. That's one sort of main domain we cover. Intelligence, or Intel for short here, covers machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, computer vision, NLP, pretty much anything under the umbrella of intelligence, artificial intelligence. And finally, systems, which houses operating systems, parallel computing, network security, distributed systems, and blockchain. So we cover pretty much every domain of computer science. If there's something not mentioned here, it's probably being covered already, but we just haven't included it here. So let's look at some past projects that IEEE has done, just to show how diverse the projects that we do here are. Anchor, which is the Docker clone, where we developed a command line based tool to mimic Docker. This is sort of a systems project where we built the Docker tool from scratch with some basic commands. Generative inpainting using GANs. Using machine learning, we sort of used generative networks to fill in missing portions of an image. This is sort of in the intelligence domain. And modeling and controlling epidemic outbreaks using contact network graphs. We simulated a disease outbreak and generated an efficient vaccination strategy for the same. So this delves more into algorithms and the core CS that we were talking about. Some of the projects proposed for this year are listed over here. And why should you join Comsoc? Because Comsoc is a great place to meet and learn from outstanding seniors and alumni who have achieved great things in the industry and academia. We have members from all backgrounds, ranging from competitive programming to machine learning, blockchain, and so much more. And we do unique, challenging, and thought provoking projects. So that's most of it for Comsoc. The events, the sort of flagship events that we conduct are Silicon Maze, which is a 24-hour thrilling computer science hackathon in collaboration with Web Club, where the participants get to show their talent in domains such as algorithms, ML systems, and development. Prelium is our take on the IEEE Extreme Competitive Programming Competition. This is a global competition, and Prelium is sort of our take on it. And we sort of give the participants a similar feel of what the IEEE Extreme competition looks like. So that's it about Comsoc, and Shobhuj, the chair of IEEE, will be taking over for Diode and so on.
Hello everyone, present here for the pre-recruitment talk. So I will be presenting to you what Diode is first. So Diode is the special interest group electronics, electrical as well as communication systems enthusiasts interested in everything from RLC circuits to the internal workings of a computer. So we work in various domains according to our society divisions as well as outside of them. So a few societies that are listed here are the Circuits and Systems Society, Signal Processing Society, Industrial Application Society, and Robotics and Automation Society. The last two of which are also shared with Piston, which I will be covering in the following slides. These are some of the past projects that we cover. As you can see, these are a wide variety of projects. Something in medical field such as MRI analysis, which where we use machine learning to detect brain diseases, and the objective was to basically classify Alzheimer's disease and segment brain tumors. Electric vehicles such as BMS, battery management systems, which where we design an entire battery management system for electric vehicles, keeping in mind the cell voltage, current, temperature, and all of these balancing parameters. Then RDNA to compute, which is a purely computer architecture based project where we try to simulate the RDNA to unit found within AMD GPUs, as you can see here on screen. These are some of the few proposed projects for next year. As you can see, these are again from a wide variety of domains, starting from 8-bit computer, which is a computer architecture project, to uh, speech to image translation, which is a purely machine learning based project. Why should you join Diode? Diode is a great place for every electronics enthusiast. In fact, it is one of the best places at NITK to learn anything related to electronics. We have members specializing in a wide variety of domains, from core electrical and electronics engineering to extremely niche and interdisciplinary fields like robotics and computer architecture. There is huge learning potential for any field in Diode, and you get to work on hands-on projects with real hardware right here with us. So a few of the flagship events from Diode which you may have heard about or participated in are here on the screen. So Impulse, which is a 24-hour signal processing hackathon, which involves participants in variety of problem statements in the field of signal processing and machine learning. Embedathon, which is a multi-stage hackathon, which is currently the registrations for which are currently in fact going on, is an embedded systems based hackathon where you will get to work on actual hardware that we provide to you. Now I will move on to Piston. So the Piston caters to all the core branches in the college. These domains include but are not limited to design and optimization, additive manufacturing, robotics and control, CFD, material science, geospatial sensing, plant design, etc., and a lot more. We also expand our domains in intersect projects with and collaborations with Diode as well as Comsoc in the fields of embedded systems, artificial intelligence, motion planning, etc. Some of the some of the past projects that are here on the screen include design analysis of an underwater tunnel where we designed as well as analyzed seismic and tunnel bridge basically, and carried out seismic analysis to point out critical points of failure for the bridge that we were building. The lattice Boltzmann fluid solving method. So CFD is a very big field in mechanical engineering, which you may or may not have heard about, where we use the lattice Boltzmann method to simulate the given problem statement for 2D flows. So these are a few of the projects proposed for this year. Again, you can see these are from a wide variety of different fields. Interdisciplinary projects uh, soft amphibious vehicles, and then there's projects in chemicals such as phase field modeling. Then there's projects related to geosensing and analysis such as LULC maps. Why should you join Piston? Piston is a great place for collaboration for all core branches which work on projects and events together. It provides a great platform to gain knowledge from your seniors and learn from some of the best experts in the industry through talks and knowledge sharing sessions. A few of the flagship events in Piston include Entwine, which is an ideathon which is held exclusively for first years, Mystify, which is a 2-day, one of a kind virtual puzzle competition. This year it's planned to be held offline. Then there is Robotics, which is again one of its kind 24-hour robotics hackathon in collaboration with Site, which is an auxiliary society, as you will see in the next slide, which will test your problem solving skills as well as gauge your capability to advance in the field of robotics. These are some of the intersect projects that are proposed for this year. Deepfakes and Watcher. These are projects which are in collaboration with Diode and Comsoc, and Slambot, that is a project in collaboration with Diode and Piston. Uh, some of the other auxiliary societies that we have include SITE, which is Special Interest Group on Humanity and Technology, where we cater to the philosophy of advancing technology for humanity, which is the biggest tagline that IEEE has before anything else. And then there is Women in Engineering, where we form a global network of IEEE members and volunteers dedicated to promote women engineers and scientists and inspiring girls and women all around the world to follow their academic interests in a career of in the field of STEM.
Yeah. So, so Disha Spurti, which is sort of our IEEE NITK site event, is where we go to the Kannada medium school, NITK Kannada medium school, and teach the students from grades 8, 9, and 10 in sort of STEM topics, sort of giving them a touch of what engineering is like and sort of the career aspects that they have after they finish their 10th grade. So club-wide events, these are some of the events that we conduct as part of IEEE. Eureka, which is our flagship event for first years. It is happening this year on the 16th, 17th, and 18th of December. So the Envision project mentorship program, which is for second year executive members to mentor freshmen IEEE student members. So as first years, you guys will be able to work on a project immediately after joining into IEEE NITK, which will be mentored by second year members of the club. IEEE Week Events, which is a 2-week long celebration of IEEE, the organization, comprising of talks and various national and international speakers and competitions. This year's IEEE Week Events are listed in this image here. We had talks from various industry and academia experts, and we also had Prelium, like I mentioned, the IEEE Extreme Mock competition. And we have a lot of internal KSSs and workshops, knowledge sharing sessions and workshops, which join us to find out more. So why join us? What's in it for you to join IEEE? So guidance from approachable seniors is one of the main key points. Guidance from seniors who have been selected for prestigious programs such as MyTax, DadWise, Google Step, GSOC, Microsoft Engage, ISSRFP, DSys, Ascend, Educare. If there's any internship opportunity that is there provided to students, there's a very high chance that IEEE NITK members have been part of those programs, and we are here to help you get into those programs as well. So any of these programs that you're seeing on the screen here, we are here to guide you and sort of give you a better shot at getting into these programs. Opportunities to volunteer at national and international events. So IEEE sections all across the globe call for student volunteers to organize and manage events. Recently, IEEE NITK had a conference, an international conference held within NITK. So IEEE students were able to volunteer for that event. And similarly, conferences that happen across India, there'll be a call for volunteers, and student volunteers from IEEE can go and volunteer for those conferences and events as well. Access to funding for projects and startups. So IEEE as a global organization promotes innovative projects and tech startups through awards over $10,000. So that's a really huge thing. Networking with industry and academia professionals across the globe. IEEE Collaboratech facilitates communication with fellow IEEE members around the world. So by fellow IEEE members around the world, I'm talking about the names like Elon Musk. These people, almost every high level professor in a top tier institute around the world is an IEEE member, right? And so to connect with these people, IEEE Collaboratech facilitates that. But the biggest selling point, I think, of IEEE is the alumni network. Our alumni are in some of the best places around the world, some of the best companies and some of the best institutes for higher studies around the world. You can see here just a glimpse of sort of where our alumni are at today. If you're looking into CS, computer science domains, you have people in Twitter, Google, Intuit. If you're looking at people in hardware, there's Intel, NVIDIA, AMD. People in the core domains, IOCL, Sprinkler, and a bunch of other companies. If you're looking at people, ISRO as well, sorry, I forgot. If you're looking at higher studies, we have people who've gotten to Stanford, UCLA, UCSC, USC, Michigan, Rice. There's people in literally almost all top institutes across the world. And so if you're looking to get into these programs or get into these companies, there are probably interested alumni who are willing to help you out and sort of guide you along, giving you insights from their journey on sort of how you can get there as well. So IEEE is not just all talk. We have achievements that our members have gotten, and some of them are listed out here. The IEEE Art and Undergraduate Project Video Competition. So the projects that we do get recognition from IEEE on a much higher level than just our college. In R10 in the Asia Pacific region, we've gotten the runners-up on our project video competition, and that was a $200 prize. Within ICPC regionals, our team from NITK has gotten the 13th place in the regionals. IEEE Extreme, which is the global IEEE competitive programming competition. Our team from IEEE NITK has gotten 3rd place in India and 55th place globally. Our members are extremely talented. We have people who've submitted internet drafts to IETF. All the Google interns and 6 out of 8 Google FTEs from this year in the placement season were from IEEE. all IAS Summer Research Fellows from the batch of 2024 are from IEEE. The IEEE Student Branch has won the Outstanding Student Branch Website Award and Large Student Branch Award. So we keep winning these awards, and we have members who keep achieving these great things. So that probably goes to show just how accomplished IEEE is and how it can benefit you as well. Beyond the technical domain, because we've talked a lot about our technical prowess, the reimbursement for attending any IEEE conference, IEEE section and subsection event. So if you attend an event through IEEE, you can get reimbursed for the cost that you incur for it. Free IEEE goodies. If you join the club and you participate in events, you can probably get some IEEE goodies from us. And we also have fun. Here's a couple of pictures from the farewell parties and the trips that IEEE goes on. So we're not just a club that does a lot of technical projects and events and all that. We also are a closely knit group of people, and we have a bunch of fun together. So the recruitment process for the batch of 26 will be a written round followed by a technical round. And yeah, if you guys have any queries, these are our socials. You can contact us at email. You can check out our website, our Instagram. The PPTs will be shared as well, and the QR code which has been on the side of the PPT, and it's over here as well. You guys can scan that to check out our link tree. I'm Nishant. I'm Nishant Nayak. I'm the convener of the club, and Shobhuj Paul, who is the chair of the club, was also on this call. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much.
This was about IEEE club. So the next club we have is Rotaract Club.
Club. I'm Faisal and I'm the president of the Rotaract Club NITK. So today I'm here to tell you a little bit about Rotaract. So Rotaract is the only exclusive social welfare club of NITK, and we are under the parent club of Rotary International. So now about Rotaract. Rotaract is a social service club, and our main objective is helping people who are less fortunate than us and creating a positive impact on the society. Now for me personally, the best part about being in Rotaract is about the impact we create on the lives of the people, and the effort that we put in has a fruitful reward. And I would like to share a story from last semester. So last semester we had this event called as the Roto Charity Play, and in which we got a substantial amount of donations, and we donated to multiple organizations, and one of those organizations was the Lion Special School, which is a school for kids with special needs, with handicap or mental disorder kids, and they required a physiotherapy machine, and we donated it to them. So the sense of achievement that we received once we were done donating it was immense, because it proved that the effort we had put in the event, all the running around and finding props and costumes and going door to door to sell tickets had paid off, and we were going to impact the lives of these kids in a significant way. This is one aspect of Rotaract. The other aspect being building up self-confidence and character development. Here at Rotaract, we help you learn the qualities of leadership, sympathy, character building, and these are qualities that are not talked about enough but are very essential in the day-to-day lives. We as a club try to grow and evolve. We have opened to new ideas and innovations, and one of those ideas was Rotec that was started 2 years back and has grown since then. We have done some substantial amount of projects, and we as a part of Rotec try to create projects that have a social impact and solve a problem, and create a positive impact on the society. And we hope to see you guys at Recruitments, and for you to be a part of the club and help us in creating a larger impact. Thank you.
Hello guys, I am Rotaractor Sana, and I will be talking about a bunch of events that we hold for our first years as an introduction to what Rotaract is all about. So first up, we have Head Start. This is where we as seniors give our knowledge of campus and fun activities to do around here, the surroundings here and everything to our juniors. You could call it the complete freshman's guide to NITK. And by the end of this event, you can be sure that our juniors will learn a lot from us and have a better idea of like NITK and our campus and surroundings. Next up, we have Blockbuster. This is one of the biggest freshers event that Rotaract Club of NITK holds. And it's a fun event for all the pop culture trivia fans out there. And it's a very good way to relieve the academic stress and take a break. Next, we have Verdict. The most loved freshers event of NITK, I would say, is Verdict. It's an opportunity for our juniors to embrace the lawyers in themselves, as they will get to play prosecution and defense and solve a murder mystery amongst all the courtroom drama that's happening. It's also a fun event for us, the members of the club, to organize, as we will be the ones in charge of coming up with
I found this for you.
mysteries which will be used for the courtroom case.
Hello guys, this is Rotaractor Shruti here, and I'll be talking about the major events which are conducted by Rotaract in our campus. So the first major event is the Mental Health Awareness Week, also called MHA Week, where we talk about the mental health issues which are suffered across our campus, across the world, and here we have different activities which are done along with this. So one of the activity is we have Row blogs where we post blogs. There is Row Talk, and we also interview individuals around campus what they feel about their mental states right now. We also call in mental health professionals, and they give talks, and even they can give counseling to individuals who want to do that. In one of the event which we have in the MHA week is the open mic event, which is where individuals who are interested to talk about their feelings, their emotions, can come up on stage and present it in a way which is very beautiful. Like you can present poetry, you can present music, songs, whatever you want to do. It's open for all. Then the next event which we have is the NITK Karavali Marathon. So this used to be called NITK Beach Marathon. We used to celebrate the fact that we have a beach in our campus. Now it is called the NITK Karavali Marathon, and it is the second largest marathon which is conducted by students solely. And this marathon is done here in the campus, and people from across Mangalore, Suratkal all come here, and it is not like we just run for some great social causes, environmental causes. The next one is the Roto Charity Play, Rotaract Charity Play. And Roto Charity Play, we have a play which we sell tickets of, and this is in collaboration with LSD. So the play which we sell tickets of, we give it to different organizations across Mangalore, across Suratkal. And last year we had Roto Charity Play where the play's name was Hard Candy, and we sold bunch of tickets in campus and to professors and to people outside, and we raised about 1.2 lakh rupees which we donated to 3 different foundations. So one of them was Snehadeep Organization, which is an NGO. Then there was Ria Foundation and Lions School, which Faisal talked about. And like conducting all of these events requires great amount of skill. You will need marketing, you'll need media skills, and it also develops you as an individual when you go up, like when you have to conduct these events. A lot of social skills are required. When we went out there, asked to people to buy tickets and everything, it takes like asking people to buy a ticket for this cause, it takes some effort. So please join us. Next is Aditya.
Yeah, hi, thank you Shruti. Hello everyone, I am Lord Chapter Aditya. Next I will be talking about our long-term project. So we have annual events, we have monthly and weekly programs, and then there is a long-term project which is running indefinitely. So what we try to do is we try to make small impact over a large period of time to make a bigger impact. Currently, we are trying to make a difference in lives of those children which are specially able. So we are trying to help their families financially. So government schemes, we are introducing the government schemes to their families, and also through the donations we collect through various fundraisers and our Roto annual charity play. Now you might have heard that when God gives a disability, He gives an ability also. So we came to realize that these children are very specially able. Like, they are called specially able, but they are really special because they have a lot of hidden talents. So what we try to do is we try to bring about their talent and achievements to the world. You can see these arts and crafts are created by those specially able children only. We have collected them with the help of RIA Foundation of Mangalore, and we recently posted them in our Instagram page. We are aiming at creating an online hosted platform which would showcase these kind of arts and crafts to the world. The next is Rotaract. Rotaract is a relatively new initiative of the Rotaract Club. Here, we try to do technical projects which are aimed at making a social impact. So, the members of the club can enhance their technical skills too while making a social impact. Last year, we did try to come up with our own payment solution, online payment solution, so as to ease out the payments and grow our social outreach. It's currently in testing and it would soon be moving out to production. Earlier year, we did a vertical axis wind turbine. It is particularly useful in those areas where there is no power. With 13% of India still not connected to power grid, it can be used in those areas for minimal power generation in households. Another thing we did was a voice-enabled blind assistance system, which is based on object detection using machine learning, and it would guide the blind people by detecting the object and commanding them through the voice. The next is orphanage visits. This is the day they look after the whole year. This is the most fun day we have in the Rotaract Club. And we try to share our happiness with those children who are a little less unfortunate than we are in this day. We try to spend our whole day with these children. We play with them, we talk to them, and we get a glimpse into their lives, how they live. And we really feel very grateful when they see them smiling. So we also try to get some gifts and chocolates for them with the donations we have, funds we have, and from our side also. And in return, we get the gift of their smiles, and we leave a lot of beautiful memories. The next is online fundraisers. We occasionally hold fundraisers when there's some kind of crisis, like there's some flood or something. The last fundraiser we did was during the COVID period. We collaborated with the Rotaract Club of USME DTU, and we raised around 25k in less than a week, which was donated to Sukarma Foundation, which was actively distributing relief kits among the victims of the COVID. So it involves a lot of contacting between the clubs and collaboration. Now, Rotaractors Anna will continue.
Our online presence is something that came out as a necessity, like most clubs, because of the pandemic. But over the years, it's become an integral part of our club, especially by how much it's helped in magnify our reach beyond NITK. So first up, we have Social Initiative Projects, which is a monthly initiative where we discuss a topic of social relevance through social media posts and stories. Through this, we aim to spread awareness on relevant social issues, encourage discussions, and provide possible solutions for the same. Next up, we have Rotalks. Rotalks provides a platform for us, the students of NITK, to put out our thoughts and ideals on various social issues and get insight into the lives of other people. Through this, we aim to spread awareness, not just by giving people with information and facts, but by also involving them and getting to know their views and thoughts on these issues. Not only do we discuss them ourselves, but we also invite experts in the field to give the insights into the same. Next, we have Humans of Service. This is an initiative very similar to Humans of Bombay, where we collect stories of individuals who are involved in social impact and post them on our social media handles. We try to get interviews from them and convert it into podcasts also. It's a great opportunity for all the members of the club to interact with renowned personalities and get to expand their social network. Last but not the least, we have Roblox. For all the writing enthusiasts out there, Roblox is just the place for you. Roblox provides a creative outlet and a safe platform for all the writers to experiment with their ideas and thoughts. Thank you.
Now, what differentiates Rotaract from the other clubs? Today, we all are trying to achieve something very big. We all are like machines. But in this, we have forgot the little things which gives us happiness. So here at Rotaract, you can experience those little things. You know how it feels when you visit an orphanage and interact with the kids. Have you been to orphanage and seen their smile? Have you, in mental health awareness, when the mental health victims open up about their mental health and feel relieved? And there's so much which we do and which makes us feel satisfied after doing so. Here at Rotaract, we deal with social issues which have direct impact on our own lives, but we are not aware of it. We all listen and hear about these things, but we don't experience it. Here at Rotaract, we experience it daily. And out of this, in the process, we cultivate a lot of values like kindness and empathy. We are nowadays losing the human bond, touch and bond which we used to have earlier. So at Rotaract, you get to refeel those bonds. At the same time, you can experience your personal growth. You can develop your leadership qualities and professional skills here while having fun through serving others. Apart from these social skills, your technical skills are also taken care of by the Rotec and Zoto Web initiatives. You can work on technical projects here, which are already going on, or you can come up with your own technical projects here. The whole Rotec team will be with you, helping you in your technical journey too. So you get the best of both worlds at a single place. So here Rotaract is your chance to give back to the society and find purpose in your life. Now Rotaractor Vidhu will continue.
Good evening, everyone. So we all have our reasons for choosing a club, right? So what I can talk about here is what you'll be a part of when you do join the family. And that is becoming a medium of change. Making a difference, however small it may be. While it may not seem like a lot in the beginning, or it may not seem like anything at all in the large scale, it all changes when someone comes up to you and tells you that they've been able to accept themselves better, or they feel like they've made a meaningful contribution to society because of us. One such event that changed my perspective about Rotaract, or just social initiatives for that matter, was during one of our basic beach cleanup drives. And what started as a 15-member regular beach cleanup drive, after a few minutes, people that were walking by on the road come up to us and start asking if they can join and help us. And that's when I realized, 20 minutes into the thing, what started with a 15-member cleanup drive ended up being like a 50-member entire societal event, fun sociable event where people are just talking about random experiences. And that kind of feeling is hard to describe with words. And that's when you realize that what connects us all as a society, and that's what connects us all as a society, as humans in particular. And an underrated part of Rotaract is the sort of value it holds on a resume, especially if you are going abroad for your masters. While technical skills are skills you're going to develop regardless, during your 4 years here at one of the best engineering institutions in India, social skills like this are things that develop over time through experiences, and that's what we are here to provide you. And essentially, you're joining a club that is over 1.2 million members wide throughout the world, and also affiliated to Rotary International. Now, coming to the recruitment process, like most technical clubs, we have a 3-step recruitment process. Once you fill out the student council form for your preferences, you will be having a small form for your behavioral check, followed by a group task. Making it through that, you'll find yourself in a skill and morality interview, followed by an HR interview with a few of our seniors. And that's pretty much it. If you see a cheat sheet, you'll see what all you need to do to prepare for the test, and that is just keep calm and take a deep breath. And that's about it from us. We hope to see some of
So this was about Rotaract Club, and now the next club we have is Spice McKay Club.
Greetings from SPICMACAY NITK. SPICMACAY stands for Society for the Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture amongst Youth. It is a widespread voluntary movement with chapters all across the globe, of which SPICMACAY NITK represents the Mangalore chapter. SPICMACAY was founded in 1977 by Padma Shri awardee Dr. Kiran Seth. It is an affirmation of a priceless and cultural heritage, value based education, the pulsating and dynamic vitality of the youth, and the effectiveness of voluntary work to present Indian classical art forms in a comprehensive manner. As part of this club, we involve ourselves in many engaging, insightful, and fun filled events and activities. These include conducting or organizing concerts by renowned A grade artists from across the country, conducting periodic lecdems, short for lecture demonstration sessions, and most importantly, the flagship event of SPICMACAY NITK, that is Aradhana, which for this academic year is scheduled to be in the month of February, more about which is in the upcoming slides. Apart from this, we also have an online informative series called Raganveshane and Gnana Anavarana. Through the course of the year, we as a club work together, sharing knowledge, bonding, and make a lot of enjoyable memories. Not to mention the frequent trips to the Spic spot located near Pavanje by the banks of River Nandini.
We, the members of SPICMACAY, work with the very strong motto of promoting Indian classical art forms amongst youth, and conducting concerts is by far the limelight to achieve the motto. So, classical concerts of top A graded, well known artists are conducted, which is completely managed by the students. In the due process, the club members will be exposed to learn about the art form which the artists are going to perform and simultaneously work on their management, networking, and communication skills, which will be rewarding their personality traits. Recently, we enjoyed a splendid evening listening to the Carnatic vocal concert by Vidwan Bangalore's Shankar with a lot of learnings beyond the frontier of art. Lecture demonstrations. As we all know, India is such a diverse nation that each and every corner of the country has its own unique, vibrant cultural art form associated with it. Given the fact that NITK is like a mini India comprising of people across the country, we can proudly share the knowledge about the art form which we personally are exposed to. Lectums are the great platforms for this knowledge sharing and gaining sessions wherein a person having some background knowledge about one of the classical art form will be discussing and demonstrating that. So as you can see in the picture, we all the members of the club will be sitting in a circular fashion, and the person having the knowledge about the art form will be delivering a lecture and demonstrating that. So meanwhile, he will be also trying to motivate everyone to learn more about the same. So as Pikmeke looks for passion and enthusiasm, irrespective of whether you are a musician or not, this is the wonderful opportunity to gain some insights.
As mentioned earlier, we have two online informative series. Raganveshane is an online series wherein each week we feature an artist presenting an Indian classical raga. The audience is then given an opportunity to try and guess the raga, post which the answer is given out along with a detailed description, allowing the audience to associate the raga with famous songs and hence improve their knowledge of Indian classical music. Gnana Anavarana is a series on classical art forms in general across the country, wherein each week information of different art forms is unveiled and shared.
Aradhana is our annual flagship event. So it is a celebration involving children of ages ranging from 6 to 16 from different parts of the state. We conduct various competitions ranging from classical singing to creative writing and even hold concerts on this grand event for the budding artists, which spans over 3 days. It is a burst of cultural events where we get to witness the joy and enthusiasm of these kids. So Aradhana is a festival and it is one of the biggest classical cultural events held in and around Karnataka. I would say it is a great experience for anyone and everyone organizing it, as we get to learn a lot about event management and leadership skills. And our upcoming Aradhana is scheduled during the second week of February, which we everyone in SPICMIC are diligently working to make it a grand success.
Through this recruitment process, we encourage everyone with enthusiasm and interest in promoting Indian culture and organizing events. There are no prerequisites for joining us, just enthusiasm and willingness to contribute to this movement as we incorporate Nishkama Seva, the act of selfless giving. For further updates and information about SPICMECE NITK, please visit our social media channels. For further queries, kindly email us at spicmeke@nitk.edu.in. Thank you.
Guys, let's have a short break for 30 minutes. After that, we'll be resuming our pre-recruitment talk from 8 p.m. Okay, so welcome back to this pre-recruitment talk. Now we present you that IE Club. So this was about IE Club. Now we have TEDx Club.
Hello everyone, I'm Shreya Namath and I'm the convener for TEDx NITK Surathkal for this year. So let me tell you a bit about our club. So you must have all seen TED Talks on YouTube. So TED is a global nonprofit organization that's devoted to spreading ideas, usually in the form of these short but powerful talks. So it started out as education, design, and technology, but today it covers almost all topics you can think of, from science to business to global issues, etc., and in a variety of languages as well. So the TED organization, it licenses independently run TEDx events, which is basically in collaboration with more local communities or institutes such as ours, in an attempt to spread ideas and spark conversation within those communities. So our event is TEDx NITK Surathkal. And with this, we get to create this unique platform to bring in innovative ideas, to spark a discussion within our college or our community, and to potentially change minds and bring people to action. So about our event, so TEDx NITK Surathkal in particular started out in 2011. So we've had 8 successful TEDx main events till now. Each year we conduct one main event, which is our large scale event. So this year it's going to happen in Feb of 2023. Alongside that, since 2020, we've been having salon events. So those are similar to TEDx main events, except they're more geared towards discussion within the community and as well as with our speakers. So we have 3 of these each year, and this year we've already completed 2. So these are some of the pictures from our recent main event that happened in March of 2022. So here you can see the different variety of speakers we've had. These are just 3 of the 7 speakers we've had. We have a multi-instrumental beatboxer, we have a child psychologist, and also the captain of the women's rugby team. And these are some of the pictures from our recent 2 salons that happened in October and November. So these salons are based on more specific themes, unlike the main event. So the first one was engaging our audience with respect to marketing. And the second one was more geared towards the Indian education system and the nature of learning and such themes. So there are a lot of different cogs that work together to make the machine that is TEDx. And some of the different things we do are categorized under these 6 broad teams that we have. That is marketing, operations, production, media, website, and curation. So I'll hand it over to a person from each team to tell you more about their team and what it is that they do. So first we have curation.
Hello everyone, I'm Ranjana, the co-curator at TEDx. So first I'll be talking about curation, which is basically the heart of all content in the team. So what are some of the things that we get to do as being a part of this team? So first of all, we get to brainstorm and decide the theme for each event. So if you have ideas worth spreading, ideas that you really want to listen to, and ideas you feel that should be spread within the NITK community, this gives you a chance to propose those ideas. The second thing that we do is we curate a list of speakers for each event. So we find speakers with great ideas, with great achievements around the country, and we approach them for speaking at our events. So the next thing that we do is we reach out to them and work alongside them. So we draft mails to them, and when they approve, we act as coordinators with them. So some of the amazing things that you learn here is, one thing, you get to learn how to draft mails, and you also learn how to network and communicate with high profile people. And of course we develop content for other things like posts, theme reveals, etc. So what are we looking for in people? So one thing, we're looking for passion for researching speakers and a passion
or other resources which can be in kind sponsorships. That is very very important to pulling off an event, especially a TEDx event, as we have to spread the good ideas. So as a marketing executive, the primary job of you guys will be to make sure that all these resources are available to the operations and productions team. So, and along with this, the secondary task is also to work closely with the media and publicity team and help them spread the word about this event. Now, what does exactly take for you to be a part of this team? Confidence. Exactly. That's the only thing. That's all it takes for you to join us and help scout for potential sponsor organizations and run the negotiations with them. And be a very good experience if you join marketing team. And yeah, I would totally recommend you guys join us in huge numbers. Yeah, I'll give it up to the next team.
Hello guys, I'm Abhishek. I'm from operations team. Operations at TEDx is in charge of ensuring that event runs smoothly according to a set schedule. Along with that, the event operations team must ensure that all the guest needs are met by by handling corporate hospitality during the event. In addition to our duties during the event, we were also expected to handle administrative tasks, including scheduling locations and getting the budget approved. As a team, we must cooperate with one another, like moving components of a body. We at operations team are basically like a glue, which we hold all the other teams together and get the work done basically. And what we're looking for in you, we just need dedicated and hardworking people who can do things and who can improvise when it's needed. What will you learn from this? Uh, you can gain knowledge as you'll get to interact with the speakers, as you'll be in the corporate hospitality team, and you can you can increase your network as you'll be meeting many people, and I'll let the other teams take it.
So hey guys, myself Puneet. Uh, the stage is the first thing that the audience thinks of it when it comes to the event day. Making the event appealing is one of our primary responsibilities as the production team. All of the audiovisual equipment needs to be organized and put in its right positions. We have to maintain everything on schedule while checking everything, including the microphones and lightings. Coordination and discipline are the two main pillars that we expect from you guys. We ought to be able to handle challenging circumstances effectively, even if something goes wrong. Uh, Apart from that, when it comes to the decoration part, that is the time where you actually bond with the team and you actually have fun. You can socialize with the team. We are eager to connect with you guys. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kavin Srikanthan and I'm the head of the media team here at TEDx. The media team at TEDx NITK is a collection of the most creative and hardworking minds on campus. We come together to create and post engaging content for our events with the help of our curation team. We're also in charge of how TEDx as a brand is perceived outside our club, and we are the creative mind that brings the themes of each talk to life. We're also in charge of the publicity that happens in our campus. The members of the media team work towards everything that precedes the event as well as everything that happens after it, such as making the teaser for the event, the theme reveal, the speaker reveal, as well as the merchandise that is sold during our TEDx events. We also edit the talk that happens during our events and post them to the official TEDx YouTube channel. You may be wondering what we're looking for. We are looking for enthusiastic and hardworking individuals who are ready to put in effort and creatively handle the club's requirements. I hope many talented individuals join the team so that we can take the team to greater heights. Thank you.
So coming to the final team, that is the website team. So I'm pretty sure many of you might have played our exciting theme reveals. If you've not, the link is here. You can is used by many people.
So yeah, here are some of our contact details. So firstly, I'd encourage you to go through our Instagram page, maybe look at some of our older events and the different speakers that we have hosted to get an idea of what it is we do and the range of people that join us here. So.
So this was about TEDx talk. Now we have ACM pre-recruitment talk.
Everyone, welcome to ACM NITK's pre-recruitment talk. I am Ankit, the convener, and I'll be walking you through this. First of all, what exactly is ACM? ACM stands for Association for Computing Machinery, and we are the world's largest scientific and educational computing society, and we are looking to advance humanity's understanding of college and push scientific boundaries. We are the people who award the prestigious Turing Prize, often dubbed the Nobel Prize in Computing. It is one of the highest honors you can be bestowed in the field of computer science. Moving on, we have a very global and international reach. We have a strength of over 100,000 members, and this spans 180 plus professional chapters as well as 680 plus student chapters just like ours. And this is spread across various continents and 56 countries. In order to spread our knowledge and to make it more accessible to the world at large, ACM holds several conferences across its 38 special interest groups worldwide. In fact, in 2017 alone, ACM hosted 170 conferences in several international locations. These are some of the ACM chapters that you will see worldwide. As you can see, these are spread all across the world. And one thing we focus on in NITK in our chapter is to try and collaborate with these chapters to get a rich international experience and to sort of get a better understanding of different chapters, how they work, those sort of things. This year, one of our hackathons we conducted in collaboration with chapters in Porto, in Santa Cruz in California, and even IIT Hyderabad. So we are ultimately looking to broaden our scope and try to collaborate with as many chapters as we can to help students get a much better international experience in our chapter. Moving on, closer to home, what exactly is ACM? We are a tight knit community of 200 plus members, and what we aim to do is to add value to these members, mentor them, and provide them with the platform and the opportunities they are looking for to advance their technical and their creative interests. So, how exactly do we do all of this? The first is that we take up technical projects every year. We generally take up around 30 to 35 plus technical projects each year, and these span several domains. The domains are listed on the right under our special interest groups, and they include computer science, electronics, all fields of core engineering, all things business, literary and creative arts, and of course, media and design. These are our 6 special interest groups. But it isn't just the projects under these. We also take up many activities, whether it's hackathons that are conducted at national and international levels, whether it's talks by our alumni or distinguished speakers and ACM fellows, whether it is workshops to enhance hands-on learning, summer mentorship programs, knowledge exchange programs. There is a lot of emphasis on helping on conducting mentorship, on mentoring the members in our chapter and ensuring they can sort of pass this on to the student community at large. And I will emphasize a bit on this mentorship later. Moving on to our alumni network. As you can see on this slide is packed with some of the best companies in the world and some of the best universities in the world. If you are looking to apply to like some place, there is a very, very high chance that you will find some alumni from ACM NITK in that place. And that can help you immensely with understanding what it takes to get into that place, the application process, how you probably need to like approach your profile in order to stand a better chance of getting in. Some of the famous universities here: MIT, Stanford, Berkeley, Georgia Tech, TU Delft, UIUC, Duke, the University of Pennsylvania. Even amongst companies, we have so many of the famous ones: Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Visa. So all of this gives a very good network that you can sort of leverage to get to the places that you want to be at. It isn't just about like the institutes or the companies, though. We even have alumni who are working currently at the United Nations, which is a testament to the diversity we have here at ACM NITK. Now, moving on, what exactly do we like do when we say we focus on mentorship? So the first is we have a very structured program all through the summer. This is a summer-long mentorship conducted by the alumni for all members in the summer before their internship season in their chosen fields. These chosen fields can be any of the technical fields mentioned before: research, business domains, whatever it is. We'll connect you with an alumni in that field who can help you with tailoring your resume, how to prepare for the role, what kind of resources you can use, how to prepare for the interviews. So whether it's resume reviews, mock interviews, all of that you will get in a very small cohort with one particular alumni. And this is a summer-long program to help you like develop over time right before your internship season. Other than this, through the year, we also have mentorship in the form of code buddy programs where we pair you up with somebody, and that helps you improve for pairwise problem solving, and that helps you improve your DSA, which will come handy for your internship season. We also perform regular resume reviews to help you like tailor it better for each job. Mock interviews, of course, for all our members. We invite our alumni over for relevant talks and sessions so that you are better prepared for the season. And we have many preparation guides and resources for all the fields, and these range from the opportunities that are available to how you can possibly avail them, how you can prepare for them, and ultimately converting that offer. We also have a platform for all of our members to mentor the student community at large and mentor their juniors as they rise in the club. So some of the ways to do this are summer mentorship programs where you'll be mentoring juniors in a mutual field of interest.
Sorry, I don't know.
Knowledge exchange programs are held through the year in all the special interest groups, and these are aimed to increase the knowledge and the breadth of knowledge that each member of the special interest group has at large. We conduct multiple workshops to help improve hands-on learning and not just have a one-way flow of information during our sessions. Coming to our activities, we have Innovision, which is our flagship event, where each of our special interest group puts forward an event for the first years to help them get a much better idea of what each special interest group does and to engage in fun activities in their first year and explore and dabble in various different fields. As mentioned before, our alumni network is immense, and we try to leverage and make the most of this by inviting them back for talks and learning from their experiences. We conduct workshops like the Mozilla workshops that we've conducted in the past to foster a keener sense of contributing to the open source community. We also conduct DSP and ESP, our ACM internationals programs called the Distinguished Speaker and the Esteemed Speaker program, where we invite somebody who ACM International recognizes as a distinguished or esteemed speaker, and these people come and give a talk in their field of interest. These are tremendously technical lectures, and these are given by some of the top researchers in their field, and it is a great way to learn from people beyond NITK. As mentioned before, we conduct multiple knowledge exchange programs. We conduct summer mentorship programs. The Trinitarian Cup is an event we do in collaboration with NIT Warangal and Trichy. This is a hackathon that witnesses 2,000 participants almost every year. And this is a hackathon that Sanganitra and Vidyut jointly organize. Recursion is a hackathon organized by ACMW, an auxiliary special interest group of ACM NITK that aims to advance and empower women in technology. Moving on to our SIG. Sanganitra is our computer science SIG, and our flagship event is Cryptic, which culminates in a very thrilling Capture the Flag contest. We conduct KEPs, we have summer mentorship programs, we conduct weekly mock interviews for the placement and internship season, and of course we organize the Tri-NIT Hackathon. The flagship of Sanganitra with respect to giving back to its members is Sangamitra, where you are paired with somebody and you are asked to solve algorithmic problems to help build your skills and keep you better prepared for internship season. Some of the projects that we have had in the past, and as you can see, these cover various domains. Whether you are interested in ML, Dev, systems, you name field, we have a project over there that you would possibly you could possibly take up and learn a lot from. These are some of the projects we've done in the past. These are some of the projects that we're working on currently. And to get a much better idea of how these projects are structured and how exactly they'll unfold, you can check out our website for details on every single project proposal. A point to note here, the projects mentioned here are not all the projects that we're taking up in Sanganitra this year. There are many, many more, and for those I urge you to check out our website. Moving on to Vidyut, which is the SIG for all things electronics. Our Innovision flagship event is Hardwired. We also conduct a 24-hour electrothon called Ingenium in the year. Vidyut is one of the SIGs that calls back alumni multiple times for closed door sessions with Vidyut members. We have people coming back from reputed companies like AMD. We have people who have come back from Stanford to give talks about the whole application process and so many other things. Vidyut is one of the broadest SIGs with respect to its scope, because there are people who pursue analog, digital, hardware, software. There's so many different fields, and all of those are taken care of through the projects and the KEPs and the SMPs. During the summer before your internship season, there will be mock interviews for whichever profile you are sitting for, and this will be conducted by seniors in that relevant field to help you be better prepared for the same. As mentioned before, we have projects spanning various domains, whether it's IoT, FPGA, signals, whatever it is you're looking for, you'll probably find a project over here. And these are some of the projects that have been proposed this year. And for further details, you can just check out our project proposals on the website. Moving on to Yantrika. Yantrika is our core engineering special interest group, and it covers all the fields of core engineering, including mechanical, chemical, civil, metallurgy, and computational material science and mining. Our Innovision event is Jugaad, where participants have to come up with a particular, have to build a structure using certain materials and improvise their way through it. We conduct an ideathon called Sahaya, which is aimed to crowdsource and brainstorm technical solutions to help people from the differently abled community lead their lives in a better fashion. All Things Core is an event to shed light on the various subfields in co-engineering. This year, we conducted Lights Out, which was an innovative quiz on Formula One for all the racing enthusiasts out there. We also have conducted multiple KEPs and workshops covering various branches. We also have seminars by our alumni on research internships and how you can go about like securing those. Research internships are not just restricted to like India, but also global research internship programs like MyTax in Canada or DARD in Germany. All of these are covered. We also have summer mentorship programs. As mentioned before, the projects span various domains, whether you're looking for something in aerodynamics, computational materials science, structural engineering, chemical engineering. You'll find some project over here that's possibly in your interest. One of the things that we take pride in Yantrika is all of our projects are mentored by professors in NITK. So it is not just a cohort of seniors and juniors who are working together on this particular project, but you're also getting mentorship from some of the best professors at NITK. Karyavarta is our special interest group for all things business. Our Innovation event is Apprentice. We have case study competitions to help improve your problem solving skills. We have workshops on personal finance, stocks, investing. We do the regular knowledge exchange and summer mentorship programs. We have sessions by our alumni on how to break into the business roles on campus, whether you're looking for like a business, a pure business, a consulting role, whether you're looking for an analytics role, which is somewhat of a hybrid. We have sessions on those. We have webinars on higher studies in the field, whether it's conventional programs like the MBA or up and coming programs like a master's in engineering management, the deferred MBA programs, or a master's in management. These are seminars we have to sort of shed light on these sessions. We also conduct case study competitions over like Meet, where each of us sort of like work on like guesstimates and case studies and sort of brainstorm together to have a better idea of how to work on these as a team. These are some of the past projects we've had. As you can see, there are a lot of projects that involve analyzing specific sectors. This involves both like thorough quantitative and qualitative analysis. We have projects that are collaborations with Sangha, like the web-based stock market index, or using ML to predict the price of stocks. So even within like Karya, we have like multiple different kinds of projects, and you won't just be restricted to like the qualitative aspect, but you will also be like delving into the quantitative aspect as you would in a project like, let's say, the algo trading bot, or like product management using using machine learning. So these are some of the projects that have been proposed this year. Moving on to Sahitya. Sahitya is our SIG for all things creative and literary. Some of the things we do at Sahitya, we publish a magazine each year called Ripples. Our Innovation event is called Literati, and we conduct one event in the Evensem called Multiverse, which is a fight between all the fandoms. We conduct movie nights. We have a book club where we pick up either a fiction or non-fiction book every month and then read it together and discuss it and learn a lot through those. We also have KEPs and SMPs. Some of the events that we've had are stand-up comedy meets to help sort of like break the ice. We publish our yearly magazine. We have special focus interest groups for the book club. We have groups for people interested in music, people who love film, and all sorts of like creative pursuits. Abhivyakta is our special interest groups for all things media and design. We conduct events like photo shoots and what if to like test both your wit and creativity, but also your design. We conduct KEPs, SMPs, and Abhivyakta is the SIG that holds aloft the banner that reads ACM. They are the engine that puts forward all the content that you guys are seeing on our handles. They take care of event publicity, whether it's internship diaries, placement series, events, whatever it is. Abhivyakta is taking care of all of that. We also are responsible for the blogs, and Ithyukta is ACM's blog. The project that we are taking up in Abhivyakta this year is game development with Blender. It is a collaboration with Sanganitra, and it's a very interesting project. Moving on to Krutagnata. At ACM, we believe in giving back. So Krutagnata is our social initiative special interest group. It's an auxiliary special interest group. And we teach underprivileged students across Karnataka. We taught them during the pandemic. In NITK, we teach the students of the Kannada medium school every Saturday. We take them to the Central Computing Center and sort of help them learn the basics of computer science. We've conducted social campaigns and raised money before in collaboration with NGOs. We've conducted mental health sessions to help students tackle the immense stress of internship season. We've conducted Sahaya Ideathon, which is a technical ideathon to like sort of crowdsource solutions for the differently abled in collaboration with Yantrika. This year, we recorded an audiobook for the blind, and we've also been mentoring Spark volunteers in our curriculum to help them sort of like spread our curriculum to like different NGOs and orphanages across the country. ACMW is another auxiliary special interest group that aims to empower and promote women in technology. So some of the events we've had before are the mental health conversation. We have a podcast called Divergence where we invite our women alma mater from ACM, and we have conversations with them about their career trajectories and what what has sort of helped them in their careers over the years. We have a speaker event, which is the Distinguished Speakers program that we generally conduct on Women's Day. We have a technical treasure hunt that was conducted this year, which was Find Her, an algorithmic contest. Our annual flagship event is Recursion, which is an international coding contest. We also conduct the intra-club mentorship program that happens in the summer. And the events that we'll be doing this year, some of them have been listed over here. Moving on to our freshers interest group, some of the key activities that we do are conducting summer mentorship programs for the juniors. We encourage each SMP to culminate in a mini project so that they have something tangible to show for at the end of the SMP, and it's not just the sessions that you have attended, but also some hands-on learning that you have dabbled in. The knowledge exchange programs are also conducted by ACM's FIG, and Imbibe is a series of knowledge exchange programs that are conducted in a particular week that span all our special interest groups. But it's not just about the work at ACM. At ACM, we are a family. We have a lot of fun. Whether it's going on treks, on trips, going to the beach for SIG games, our freshers, our farewells, it's a lot of fun. Events. These are things that sort of help bring us together. It gives us that true sense of community, and it is something that we all really enjoy at ACM, the family that we have around us. ACM will be recruiting shortly, and we'll be releasing that on our social media handles. So if you are interested in joining us, do keep an eye out for that. And if you want to get in touch with us, these are all of our social media handles, and you can just approach us with any doubts or questions you have. Thank you.
So this was about ACM Club. Now next we have LSD Club.
Hey everyone, welcome to the pre-recruitment talk for the Literary Stage and Debating Society NITK. We are a passionate group of people, and our club comprises of 5 different special interest groups: the Literary SIG, the Stage SIG, the Debating Society, the Filmmaking Society, and the Quizzing Society. Now, to give you a brief description of what we do as a club, here we have Pratik to talk about the Debating Society.
Hello everyone, I am Pratik, and Debating Society, like Nirmal mentioned, it's one of the 5 SIGs of LSD. Like the name itself suggests, we debate, and that's basically the main theme of the entire society. So here, what we have is we hold regular parliamentary debates inside the campus, and also there are other KPs. Then we hold something called Jam, that is just a minute. We had a Jam session quite recently too for all the freshers in the entire college. And apart from that, we also hold NITK MUN, which is open to everyone around the country. So NITK MUN is pretty big, and we hold that like once every year. Apart from that, we also have a parliamentary debate contest where we bring in people from other colleges, and we hold debates, and where we also compete and discuss. And basically these are one of the like major events that we hold. Last NITK MUN, which was held in November, it saw at least 70 participants, and we had 2 different committees, and it was pretty huge, and it went really well. So next up, we'll be also having Asian parliamentary debate soon. And apart from that, we'll also be having regular fortnightly debates jam sessions, different type of debates. So anything debating, anything, if you think you're good at speaking, you have some opinions that you want to share, you think you can ace the argumentative format of speaking or something like that, then yeah, debating society is your place to be. So yeah, that is debating society.
Yeah, so for further contact, do contact Aaron Shivu. Now, stage.
Hey guys, my name is Jitin, and I'm going to be talking about LSD stage and what we do. So stage is the theater sig of NITK and of LSD NITK, and we're going to talk about three main things in this talk. Uh, Next slide. Okay, so the first thing is joining stage. So how do you join stage? Well, there are three main ways to join stage. There's the main way of auditioning. So stage, we have 2 events per year. We have In a Nutshell, which is an evening of 5 short plays, where we can experiment. We as stage can experiment with ideas creatively and experiment with different genres and different things in general. So that's in a nutshell. That's one of our events. Second event is Roto Play. So this is around an hour-long play, which is in collaboration with Rotaract and ITK, and it is a charity play. So all proceedings that come from the Roto Play are going to a charitable cause. And yeah, so if you feel like you can, if you feel like theater is a place where you can call home, and you want to get some drama out of your life and put it on stage, well, you can audition for both of these events, and we will be auditioning for our next Roto Play, which is it should be around April. We'll be auditioning for that soon, so keep your eyes peeled. The second thing the second way you can get into stage is through production. No real play is a play without its beautiful backgrounds and its beautiful sounds and lights, and that's what the production part of LSD stage takes care of. Uh, so if you feel like you want to work behind the stage or behind the scenes, and you want to make a play great, you can always join production. Now, the third way is our brand new sub-sig. It's called Playwright, and as the name suggests, it is for the those of you who want to write plays. We are looking forward to making all of our plays self-written, and we want to inculcate the idea, those ideas within stage. So yeah. So second, what does stage do? Well, as you might have guessed, stage is all about writing, producing, and performing theater and plays. So we are in the play business, and yeah. So credits, I think we'll be skipping that. And fourth are some beautiful pictures. So this is a Rotoplay of 2021. And the next picture is the poster of the, I think, Nutshell of a few years back. These are just 2 of our events that we have, and this is the 2 of our main events. But please don't be fooled. We will have more smaller events for you to take part in, and like a table read, which we have held a few weeks back or a few days back. And many more small events will be coming soon. So again, keep your eyes peeled. Thank you. So yeah, next, giving to Lanka, talk about the Filmmaking Society of NITK.
Hey guys, one second, switch on my video. Yeah, hey guys. So I'm going to be talking to you about the Filmmaking Society of NITK. So we're the filmmaking SIG in LSD. So Stefan, can you go to the next slide? Have you gone to the next slide? I can't.
I went a little. I went I went quite a few seconds ago, like before you said it itself.
I'm unable to see the
I
next
can
slide. What the heck?
I can see.
It's an issue with my thing only.
Uh,
My thing's pausing on every slide. One second.
This is gonna be some beautiful PPT.
F. Okay, fine. Hopefully this works out. Yeah,
Can you see it now?
yeah.
Okay.
So, hey guys, we're the Filmmaking Society of NITK. We're basically the filmmaking SIG in LSD. So, who we are and what we do. We're basically a bunch of passionate film buffs who are intrigued by the different aspects of filmmaking. So, a lot of us are amateur film enthusiasts or people who eventually want to get into filmmaking or have the interest to try it out. It could be in the various different aspects. Some of us work on writing and directing. Some of us work on cinematography, some of us work on editing, and some of us work on music composing. Another thing we do is discuss films and analyze them and dissect them and try to understand them in detail and kind of try to apply what we've seen in cinema into the small, low budget short films that we make. So this semester, actually, we have completed shooting not 3 films, actually 4 films now, and we have a YouTube channel called the NITK Filmmaking Society. So you'll be able to find all of our films over there and all the work we've done over there. So uh, one more thing that we do is we take part in a lot of short film making competitions, or like we submit our films to various film festivals just to see how our films are doing in the festival scene and so they reach a wider audience. We make films in different genres and different languages, and we have a bunch of extremely talented people working in the filmmaking society. So, for you to be a part of FMS, the filmmaking society, the main thing that you will need is to have an intense passion for cinema. And that could be trying to understand how a great cinematic moment is created directorially, the placement of shots, it could be the lighting, it could be the kind of performances that are used, the pacing of the cuts. Various aspects of this. If you were genuinely interested in how a film comes together, putting together all the 24 hours of in cinema, then this would be a great place for you to join. So we look for very talented people or very passionate people. We will be conducting a recruitment really soon. Obviously, we want the best and the most passionate people to be a part of our SIG. So please do buckle up and keep yourselves ready. You could follow our Instagram and the LSD Instagram for updates on recruitment. So yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. Um, Let me just turn on my camera. Hi, I am Stefan. I am going to be talking about Comsoc. So we are the quizzing society of NIDK, and like uh, most quiz organizations in cities and colleges, we represent the college at various competitions. This could be other college fests. This could be open quizzes. This could be for various other online events and so on and so forth. And within the college itself, we try to inculcate the quizzing culture, the curiosity aspect of it, putting pieces together to bring out answers. And we organize quizzes to do so. We hold different quizzing theme events as well. We also ensure to reach out to school students across Mangalore and Surathkal. We hold an event called Cognitive, which is purely based on school students across the whole coast. And we do get an immense participation, and we're able to also inculcate that culture within them at that young age. And we get in reputed quiz masters during the cultural fests. We also hop in and around cafes at least once or twice a year. We try to organize a quiz externally so that anybody from the city, any of them, can join in and have fun as well. Like I mentioned in brief earlier, the main events we conduct is Cognitive, which is for the school students across the whole coastal region. It happens in the arts end, and we do get an considerable participation each time. It's only getting bigger with every edition, and it's we're trying to like match up to various other similar events held by other colleges and so on and so forth. Engineer and incident are our two main fests in college. We always hold quizzes during these fests, and we do get in reputed quiz masters from various quizzing circles like Major Chandrakant Nair. We also get in some of our alum who are still active in the quizzing circles and host sets often. Yeah, then the Hemant Gangadhar Memorial Quiz, that's just one of many quizzes we hold around the year for everybody in college, some of them with prizes, some of them without prizes. We do the Hemant Gangadhar Memorial Quiz is held in memory of one of our former alum who passed away, unfortunately. But there are many other themed quizzes, anime quizzes, gaming, sports, music, literature, in themes based on Indian cinema, Indian entertainment, so on and so forth. So with quizzing, we really like to cover all topics, like to cover all audiences, like to keep it as open as possible. And if you're curious, if you want to solve these workoutable questions, we like to keep clues in the questions, and if you have that competitiveness to compete against each other throughout the finals and so on and so forth, and you enjoy that sort of thing, this is definitely a place for you. And yeah, you can contact our QuizSoc head, Sudarshan. He's currently not available, but for any queries, do contact Sudarshan. And I'd like to give it to Kathy for the kick.
Hello, this is Khyati, and I will be speaking about LitGig, as the name suggests, the literary SIG of LSD and ITK. Next slide, please, Stefan. Yeah. So, who are we? The literary SIG of LSD and ITK. We are a group of people who are incredibly passionate about writing and musing over poems, prose, and any kind of literary pieces in general. We're a bunch of enthusiastic readers who get together and talk about books as well. We have regular discussions over set topics, and we tend to have the most active WhatsApp groups in general. We also tend to have a bunch of intra-sig writing meets where we gather in some of the spots in college and sit together and write over things or prompts that pique our interests. Next slide. Next slide, please. So what? It's fine. It's fine. So what work do we primarily do in LitGig is we organize a bunch of events spanned across the year. Some of our flagship events include Scrabble and Write-a-thon. Scrabble is a crowd pleaser and a crowd puller in general. And last year we've so far conducted 4 successful ventures of Scrabble, and we tend to have the highest number of registrations for the same. We also have Write-a-thon, which is our primary recruitment event for freshers, and the details for which will be shared really soon. So keep an eye out on the LitGig and the LSD Instagram pages for the same. Apart from that, we also had a flash fiction event, which was a story writing competition with a twist in it. Some of our upcoming events include uh, an open mic, which will be held around the College Fest incident. Details for which will be shared again very soon on the LSD page. And we also have a bunch of story segments on Instagram as well, which will definitely keep you hooked to the work that we do at LitGig. And apart from that, we also had an event last sem called the Flash Fiction. So, barring all of this, we also have a bunch of internal events like the Pandemonics that help us as a SIG function with each other and also bond with each other. So, if you do want to find out, LitGig also has a separate Instagram page for which where all of our writers post poems and proses. Apart from that, we also have our own blog called The Home Rush, where we post blogs on a bi-weekly basis based on the themes of history, arts, literature, and news. So for any more details, you can contact our SIG head, Navya. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, done.
All right, so I'll just wrap things up. Um, we try to like give a very basic introduction to the various SIGs through this pre-rec talk. And being online and all those constraints, it's not exactly ideal to give the full image. We'd highly recommend everyone go and follow at LSE and NITK. Filmmaking Society have their own Instagram page, so does LitGig. The PPT will have all of those mentioned. So do refer to the pre-activities that will be shared with all of you. Refer to the Instagram pages, and keep an eye out for the events we conduct offline, because we conduct many events offline. You'll hear about us very often and very soon. So yeah, till then, enjoy. Keep an eye out if you're interested in any of these fields, and we'd love to meet you guys. Thank you.
So this was about LSD Club. Now next we have Web Enthusiast Club.
Enthusiast Club's pre-recruitment talk. I am Pranav RS, secretary for this year. First, I'll start off with speaking about who we are and what we do. So we are a group of computer science enthusiasts working on various different domains of computer science, such as systems, intelligence, that is ML, algo, CP, and development. But the name says web. This leads back us to the days when we started off in early 2000s based for discussions related to topics trending on web and internet. Now we are one of the leading clubs in NITK for computer science related works, and we majorly promote CP, that is competitive programming, and Linux, Kaggle, and other open source cultures within college. Yeah, our main selling point is the alumni network we have. So Web Club alumni are based all over the globe in various different technology related works, and we are continuously connected with them, and we regularly have talks from them, and then gain advice from them and move ahead. Yep. So we mainly have four special interest groups, that is algorithms, intelligence or ML related, and then development and systems and security. Now we'll have Mehul who will speak about algorithms group.
Thank you for the introduction, Pranav. So as the name suggests, algorithm SIG is mostly concerned about algorithms, data structures, and comparative programming. So we have a variety of events throughout the year. So coming to the first one, which is CP League. So we have two tracks for this league, in which the first track is easy medium, which is conducted by second years and is open to everyone in ITK. And the second track is medium hard, which covers some advanced topics and which is conducted by third and fourth years for the newly recruited second years. The next event we have is Code Buddy. So it helps, so it's basically a personal interaction, an interview sort of a thing, which you have with your seniors, and it allows you to know your seniors at a personal level. And the benefit is threefold. Basically, it's an interactive session. Then it gives you an edge during placement seasons, because the interaction is done in such a way which the interaction is structured like a mock interview, which helps you during your placement season, since you it gives you something to build on, and it makes sure that it's during that company placement isn't the first time you're giving an interview. And finally, the third thing is networking, which is very important. Then we have lockout tournament, which is an internal event to the SIG. So in this, we have knockout head-to-head competition among peers, and then there's the winner which comes out. And this competition is basically CP based. So a Discord bot will basically pick out problems from different websites, and then two people will go head on head, and then whoever solves the questions first wins and moves to the second round, and so on. And then we have the mentorship program, in which mentors are assigned to 3 to 4 juniors. So the best thing about this is it gives the junior a designated senior to ask their doubts to, and which helps them to improve their CP skills vastly. And then we also have a string of CP contests that are held throughout the year. The first one is Tux Coder. Then we have Click, Inscription, and also the Algo track during the Silicon Maze event, which is a flagship event for WEC. And these contests are open to entire NITK. And then finally, we have post-contest discussions, in which we get together after major contests such as Code Jam and Hacker Cup, and we discuss the problem and their solutions.
Right. So welcome everyone. My name is Harish Kumnur and I'm the secretary of the Intelligence SIG, or Intel for short. So what do we do? We are mainly interested in ML and AI research applications. So this includes fields such as ML theory, data science, computer vision, deep learning, NLP, reinforcement learning, just to name a few. We also try and participate in challenges such as the OpenAI Reproducibility Challenge, so as to keep the community interactive. One of our flagship events is called the ML League, or the Kaggle League. So this is the introduction to ML and Kaggle for beginners, where essentially we hold knowledge sharing sessions, or KSS, on basic ML datasets that we can go on and solve. And this will go on to become advanced sessions, where participants can have some practical training on how to deal with datasets and how to pre-process them, and finally come out with the output that is desired. So this basically gives you hands-on experience with Kaggle competitions, which will go on to provide a very good base for your understanding in the field. So coming to our internal events, apart from just the ML League, we have Papers We Love, or PWL, where essentially it is discussions within the SIG that go on about the new advances in the field of ML and AI. Apart from this, we also have projects, which is essentially in collaboration with Development SIG, which changes every year. And apart from this, we would also have something called Intel Buddy, where essentially juniors are paired with seniors according to their interests, so that they can effectively communicate and then further and upskill themselves in that particular domain. This can be the same with projects as well. So apart from this, what are the events that are there for the rest of the club and to the rest of the college as well? It comes down to expert talks. So here we would either have podcasts, or we would have alumni who come back to the college and speak about fields that they have explored and they have excelled in, so as to give more guidance to members of the club, so that they can go in the direction that they are lean to. Apart from this, you also have KSS, which is very important, where essentially we teach the basics that are necessary to upskill yourself. We also have the research drive, because research is very important for the field of AI and ML, and that's essentially where most of your learning takes place. So we will have interaction with seniors and alumni based on their experiences with research. And we also have hackathons. Hackathons are very common with respect to the ML field, where essentially we encourage participants to implement their new algorithms in hackathons.
I am Muthukumar, the third year EC student and the GDSC lead for the year 2022-2023, and I'll be speaking on behalf of the development group at Web Club and NITK. So we, the development group at Web Club and NITK, are an official chapter of the Google Developer Students Club, also called GDSC. Now, here are the things that you'll do. So you learn about the latest technologies. So now with different technologies coming in every now and then in the industry, so we try to keep ourselves up to date and we try to learn about the latest technologies. Then we try to make real life projects that could impact people. So in every event semester of the year, we have a project cycle going on and we try to make projects that fix some real life problem. Now it could be either limited to NITK or outside NITK, but then we try to make projects that can fix these problems. Then we try to participate in hackathons or system design contests. Now these hackathons could be those which are conducted within NITK or it could be those which are conducted outside NITK. And if it's outside NITK, we let you find like-minded people with whom you can go and participate. We have our club members winning different hackathons. And most importantly, we conduct different GDSC events. Now throughout the year, we get events to be conducted officially from the Google Developer Students Club. So we get events to be conducted throughout the year. These revolve around the different Google technologies like Flutter, like TensorFlow, it could be anything. But then we also give out certificates for participation. We give out swags for conduction of events and stuff. And we also try to contribute to open source. Now we have people who have participated in different open source campaigns like GSOC. So we try to encourage our club members to contribute to open source. Now, these are the different events that we conducted at GDC, right? So we have dev competitions or hackathons. And we try to conduct events as well as go and participate in events. Now, these conducted events could be limited to Web Club, within Web Club, or outside Web Club as well. So yeah, then we have system design sessions where we have like sessions taken by our own alumni or our own seniors who are very knowledgeable in this field. So they come and take sessions. Then we have different expert tech talks. So expert tech talks is basically we have an industry expert who comes and gives a session for the web club members. So the session could be on any topic in general. It need not be any topic related to development alone. It could be any topic in coding in general. It's just that an industry expert will come and give you his knowledge about that. Then we have the different GDSC campaigns. So as mentioned earlier, since we are an official chapter of the GDSC and ITK, so we have different campaigns to be followed. Now the campaigns are officially given by GDSC and they revolve around the different Google technologies. Then we have Tech Talks. So Tech Talks is basically a casual setting wherein there are people within the club and within the SIG who would like to discuss about some specific topic. So every week we gather and sit in a circle and just discuss about the topic in general, right? So it could be any topic related to coding. So this helps us bridge the gap between seniors and juniors, helps in increasing communication between seniors and juniors, as well as it helps us learn peer wise, right? So you try to learn from your peers and it involves all the years, like first, second, third, and fourth years within the club. So it's a great opportunity to share your knowledge with each other as well as learn with each other. Then we have different open source contributions who have familiarity with the open source code base. So they walk you through the code base and help you do some open source contributions. So this is like a stepping stone towards open source contributions. Then we have different projects like the Inji Internet websites, Laundry Portal, NITK Connect, Faculty Recruitment Portal, Companion App, Web Club Blog. So all the websites that you see for engineer and incident are made by us. So these are the different projects that we have taken. Then yeah, so this is our official chapter. So the link is given. You can go and join the chapter. So thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kavya. I'm the Secretary of the Systems and Security Group for this year. Some of the domains that we explore in systems include blockchain, DevOps, system architecture, operating systems, databases, cryptography and security, and also networks. Next slide, please. The events and activities that we conduct internally, as well as for the college, include weekly security discussions where we pick up a security article, usually a recent one, and discuss any interesting ideas or concepts that we find there. We also collaborate with the open source communities such as Kosh at college. Another thing we do is conduct system design sessions. So past sessions have included discussions about the system design of Netflix, AWS services, and also eBPF. We also conduct a Linux installation drive for the entire college, wherein we help you install Linux and provide you with a hands-on exploration or walkthrough of the Linux kernel. Another fun event that we conduct is CTF contests. So capture the flag contests are sort of security contests where you exploit any program or cipher to obtain a flag that's hidden in a given challenge. So you maybe explore the system itself or use decryption techniques to obtain a flag. So our flagship event is the Web WEC CTF, which is targeted mainly towards second and first years. Another event that we have is Silicon Maze, where we contribute to the systems track. The Linux CTF involves challenges involving only Linux tools or the Linux OS itself, and it helps you gain familiarity with the terminal and any commands that you can use in Linux. We also conduct knowledge sharing sessions about these CTF contests or CTF challenges. Internal events include knowledge sharing sessions by alumni or seniors. For example, we had an alumni session on how to answer system design interview questions. We also have RFCs we love, where we take up an RFC and discuss the topics that it talks about. System design sessions, as I mentioned earlier, we go into the internals of different systems and understand the working. We also try to participate in CTF contests and conduct CTF contests for the college. So these challenges are set by the members of the SIG. Systems hackathons and projects. These take the form of interesting systems tasks where a group of members within the SIG or the SIG is divided into groups, and you work on a task for a week or two and then present your results or findings. We also had a systems hackathon track in Silicon Maze this year.
Right. So now that we have an idea of what each SIG they do separately, so now let's move on to our full club activities. Right. So starting off with Software Freedom Month is basically a month-long set of series and workshops where people who've been contributing to open source from years, they come and give talks and sort of give an idea on how to start contributing. That leads on to the Hacktoberfest, where we hold sessions on Git and GitHub, where they teach you the basics, and basically you get to do your first pull request to open source. And then we have something called Silicon Maze, where it's a 24-hour contest involving major different tracks, as in from algorithms, from DevSig, from SystemSig, and InterSig. Then coming on to other club events, we have something called the Code Buddy, where each junior is paired to a senior, and we give them one DSA problem, so sort of to as an icebreaker, and then you can ask questions on whatever field related to your interest. Then we have something called Tux Ride, where it's an annual talk-come workshop where each SIG people put up people from their SIG and they give a talk on whatever the strength is. Then we have, as Pranav mentioned initially, that our alumni is the set of alumni that we have are very strong, and they're very, until date, they're very connected to our club.
So we invite them to give speech, to give a talk on what they're doing, what they've been, their journey to wherever they are. So things like that. And then we have mock interviews, which is very crucial because during the internship season or the placement season, you're worried about what will happen, how to prepare and everything. So this is where you get all your questions answered, and it sort of prepares you for the upcoming season. And then we have some amazing club trips where last time we went on a hike, so things like that. It's a lot of fun. And we have club celebrations, something like farewell, freshers, just random meetups. So, right. So coming on to the procedure of how you can get into the club, the process is very simple. You'll have one aptitude test where we'll shortlist some people and then move on to the interviews, which is again just one round of interview. And then finally, we'll give out the results. So if you have any queries, you can contact Rakshita and Balaji. They're the conveners and the joint convener for this year. So yeah, that is it from our side. And if you have any queries, to reach out to us. Thank you.
So this was all about Web Enthusiast Club. Now next we have ISTE Club.
Hey, Andrea, right? Are you headed for the pre-recruitment talk as well?
I'm a member of ISTE. I did a bit of research on the club myself, and apparently it's the oldest technical club on campus. But I was wondering if you'd tell me a bit more about what makes ISTE different from the other clubs.
I would love to. The Indian Society for Technical Education, NITK, otherwise known as ISTE NITK, is the home for inventors, artists, business fanatics, and all the other creative minds out there, assured to witness a holistic development in a nurturing and cohesive environment. ISTE has as many as 8 special interest groups, 6 in short, which happen to be the most among any clubs on campus.
Yes, the very famous 8 C's: Catalyst, Charge, Chronicle, Clutch, Concrete, Credit, Create, and Crypt. Clearly spanning a wide range of interests. I bet this allows ISTE's members to excel in every branch of study.
Right, and that's not all we do here at ISTE. We also ensure to give back to the society and surroundings through our several social initiatives. It so happens that ISTE was the very first club on campus to establish a wing for community service.
I've also heard that ISTE has an excellent professional network and esteemed alumni, right from PhD students studying in distinguished universities to members being recruited in renowned MNCs.
That's absolutely true. You have done some great background research work. Also, when it comes to receiving advice on internships or placements, there's no better place to lend your ears to other than ISTE. Members at ISTE are always a step ahead of others through the mock interview sessions and knowledge exchange programs on various foreign research internships like TADwise, MyTax, and many more. Should I brief you on some of the events that ISTE conducts too?
There's no need for that. I've heard all about ISTE's various events, like its flagship events such as Scotland Yard, the celebrated treasure hunt on campus, or the club's prestigious Biz Talks, and NITK's eminent business event. Does ISTE collaborate with other companies?
All the time. We have collaborated with top-level companies such as Samsung, Docker, Newton School, Hopper, etc. So in short, our club consists of an active group of resourceful, talented, and dedicated members committed to creating an impact, making ISTE not just the club to be a part of, but the family to be a part of.
See, now I'm curious about what makes each one of ISTE's 6 so special.
Awesome. Now that we have reached our destination, I'll let our members elaborate on them, starting with Catalyst.
Hey guys, I'm Radhika Rathi, the SIG coordinator of ISTE's Chemical Special Interest Group, Catalyst. Catalyst, being the only chemical engineering SIG on campus, is a SIG for every chemical engineering enthusiast to dive deep into any broad and niche fields. We have ensured to bring the best of each of our members way beyond academics, be it career prospects, professional network, essential expertise, and more. We have organized several flagship events such as Scatter Quiz, a quest for chemical engineers, Synergy, an innovative case study competition, and a Math Lab Simulink workshop, which had over 110 registrations. We have often been complimented for our unconventional and innovative projects, be it complex solar cells, electrodialysis, and study of phenol and biogas production. Catalyst has accomplished every bit of it. This year, we have a wonderful list of projects lined up, from the insightful fields of solar wind hybrid systems, fuel cell optimization, desalination, to the intriguing aspects of hip replacement implants and paraxylene production. Catalyst is a maestro of several diverse fields you can possibly imagine. We organize knowledge exchange programs, delightful interactions, and team building activities, and ensure that every member's expectations are satisfied through our remarkable forum. Our recruitment process consists of 3 rounds, and it's the same for both second and third years. The first round will be a simple test with chemical engineering problems and aptitude-based questions. The second round is a technical interview, and the final round is an HR interview. Join us as we help you steer your dream cruise to glorious shores. Now on to Charge.
Hey electronic enthusiasts, my name is Anish and Charge is IST's special interest group where we do everything related to electronics. Do you crave to know how transistors make the world work, how sophisticated systems work perfectly, and how to power entire cities and the intricacies involved? Then Charge is the right place for you. Here we dive into the depth of electronics, including but not limited to FPGA, signals and systems, signal processing, machine learning, power systems, and much more. You might have heard or participated in many of our exciting events conducted last year, like the Square One, Easy Peasy, Summer Mentorship Sessions, and much more. This year too, we have various events lined up for you to organize and participate in. Now coming to our projects, every year we have projects which touch a wide variety of technical fields for you to enhance your resume now and your technical skills as well. Now some of the projects which were part of Project Expo 2022 were RF system with encryption, walking stick with heart attack detection, and image processing using Verilog. This year too, we have an interdisciplinary set of projects to captivate your attention. Some of our projects you can see are Smart Agriculture System, Audify, which is a digital deep learning project, and FFT 64-point FFT chip, and others. You could find these more projects on our website. And now we also organize knowledge exchange programs which will help you clear your basics and will also help you find your field of interest. Now coming to the recruitment process, initially there is a MCQ round consisting of just basic electronic question, followed by an interview round and a domain specific round, and then there will be an HR round. So I hope you guys are excited to be a part of Charge. Till then, take care and stay charged. And now on to Chronicle.
Greetings to all the philosophers, anime fanatics, movie lovers, and writers. I am Alokik, and let me give you a glimpse into the world of Chronicle, the SIG dedicated to imparting the much-needed flavor to an otherwise purely technical courtroom. IST Chronicle is a group of quirky yet like-minded individuals with common interests but different opinions. To be part of Chronicle, all you need is some ingenuity and tons of creativity. Chronicle sets the year by organizing its flagship event, Scotland Yard, the biggest treasure hunt on campus. Freshers explore the campus, playing games, solving puzzles, as they establish themselves as the next Sherlock Holmes. The treasure hunt we organized this Independence Day with Student Council NITK was just a sneak peek for all of you guys of Scotland Yard, of what Scotland Yard has in store for you. IST Chronicle also organizes an event called Fandomania, a battle of fandoms with debates, quizzes, and games. Here are some of the projects from previous years of Chronicle. Around the World in Short stories reflecting cultures around the world. Dark, a first-person video game. And IST's Late Night Podcast, a hilarious take on the absurdity of NITK life. This year, we have the following projects for all of you guys to delve deeper into your creative minds. Three's a Crowd and The Genre Story. The recruitment procedure for Chronicle is as follows. Round 1 will have all of you to fill out a Google form with fun questions followed by a personal interview. Next, we have a take-home assignment followed by a personal interview to discuss the same. And finally, an HR round. For Chronicle, it is imperative that we provide a platform for all of your innovative, bottled-up ideas to take flight. Members of Chronicle are often seen kicking it back with a bucket of popcorn for an interesting movie night, or gearing up for one of the many thrilling game nights, if they aren't inducing an existential crisis in their contemporaries. It's no surprise that all the six may seem worlds apart, but each is a vital organ to IST, and within Chronicle lies its heart. Thank you, and over to Clutch.
Hello folks, I am Tushar, the coordinator for Clutch, the mechanical division of IST. If you two are intrigued by the roaring engine of the car, or maybe swiftness of a fighter jet, or maybe just want to get your gears moving, then Clutch is definitely the correct place for you. We do lots of stuff, like ranging from fluid dynamics to biomechanics and everything in between. You might know us from one of our SMPs or events like Now You See Me, Capture the Flag. Besides SMPs and events and workshops, Clutch is a SIG with a culture of academic excellence and rigor. And this year we have 6 different projects in stock for you. If you really want to help people and you are into biomechanics, you definitely love our hip implant study. If you are into new age energy sources like fuel cell, then help us optimize one by improving its fuel flow. And maybe you are an old school diesel engine person. Come on board and help us reduce the cavitation in its fuel injector. If not EVs, if not the diesel engines, maybe EVs will inspire you. Come on board and help us design a new age cooling system for EVs like Tesla. If you don't like Tesla, we have SpaceX for you. Help us further their research initiative into grid fins for better aerodynamic performance. And speaking of flying, if you're really into that, you would love to join us and help us design and manufacture our own glider. Now that you know what's in stock for you, let me guide you through the recruitment process. First, there will be a written test. After that, there will be an interview, a technical interview. Then you will be invited for a group discussion. And then finally, you will get to the HR round. And after that, you are into Clutch. So come and join us in this exciting journey. Now to the host.
So is IST all about projects and events?
Not at all. IST has something in store for everyone. We hold regular intra-club events, mentorship sessions, chill sessions, and movie nights. We have also collaborated with other technical clubs on campus, such as ACM, ECEL, Rotaract, and LSD to organize various events, helping us uphold our motto, where technology meets creativity. So now, shall we move on to concrete?
Being a civil engineering student myself, I've been following IST's civil-related SIG concrete for quite some time. So IST's Concrete SIG is NITK's first civil-oriented group. If you, like the members of Concrete, are passionate about civil engineering and you're always keen to learn and contribute, you'll fit right in. On joining Concrete, members can attend knowledge exchange programs, work on projects, attend seminars, and gain career advice, equipping them with the technical and software skills they'll need to build a stable career. Concrete's projects span multiple different domains within civil. During the last academic year, projects such as seismic analysis of a building before and after retrofitting and pre-service analysis of offshore jacket structures, etc. were successfully completed. This year, projects involve different software and focus on different areas. So upon joining Concrete, you can choose to be a part of one of these projects. But if you wish to pursue a project other than the one shown, you are welcome to pitch in an idea for it. And for further details on our projects, please visit our webpage. Now moving on to our events, we held Ragnarok last year, where competitors had to feasibly produce concrete blocks to rebuild an empire. Blueprint allowed us to interact with IST Concrete's network of alumni from Stanford University, TU Delft, and more, thus providing a platform to meet some outstanding seniors who have worked with leading professors and firms across the globe. A teaser poster for Blueprint is out now on our Instagram page, so do check it out. Regular mentorship sessions are held too, where seniors help members by reviewing their resumes and providing and discussing research internship opportunities. So the recruitment timeline is as follows. First, there will be a registration form to be filled out. Round 1 will be a group discussion. Round 2 will be a technical interview, and the final round 3 will be a HR interview. We wish you guys all the best, and on to the next SIG, Create.
To create or not to create? That is the question. One that we try to answer every day in our media SIG, Create. Create is the backbone of IST's social media content, a team of adept and resourceful individuals working hard behind the scenes to bring our wild ideas to fruition. But that's not all. We also conduct a variety of SMPs, KEPs, and workshops on various creative softwares like Photoshop, After Effects, and Blender, to name a few, for anyone looking for a creative crash course. And putting those skills to use, we also work on fun and challenging projects throughout the year. Some of our previous projects include Diode, an in-house FPS game made in collaboration with Crypt and Chronicle, and the 3D pop animation project, where we have made 3D models in stunningly animated backgrounds to depict our SIGs. And there's plenty of fun planned for this year as well. For all the budding artists and designers out there, join us as we ink quirky characters in small comic strips for our comic strip series, with the eventual goal of publication. However, if 2D is not quite your style, don't worry, we have other projects to pique your interest too. Trailers are often the first impression of a movie, influencing how you look at it furthermore. And so, Recut Trailers is a project where we'll attempt to reimagine a genre of a movie solely by editing its trailers. And finally, that brings us to our 3D project, Stranger Things, where we'll attempt to recreate a 3D model scene from the popular Netflix TV series. Now, coming to the recruitment process, we'll mainly be having 3 rounds. First, will be a personal interview where we get to know you and your interests a bit better. Following that, you'll be given a take-home assignment to test your creativity. Now, prior knowledge of any creative software isn't really necessary, just enthusiasm and out-of-box ideas to impress us. And following that will be a technical round where we'll discuss the project assignment given in the previous round. And finally, we will end it with an HR round. At Create, we are always looking for fellow enthusiasts who share the same passion for creating as us. So if you think you fit the bill, hop on over. Join us and take your creations to the next level. On to credit.
Hi guys, I'm Sita, a member of Credit, the best enthusiast SIG of IST. If the highs and lows of the stock markets intrigue you, or talking about best strategies spark your interest, then IST Credit is the place to be. Credit started off the year with NFT Cafe, a discussion on the future of fintech by a panel of 3 members. SMPs and KPs on various broad and enlightened topics such as econometrics, investment, blockchain, and Web 3.0 are amongst the many activities carried out by Credit throughout the year. We also conducted a case study competition, CaseCom 2.0, as part of Transcend, the flagship event of IST. Then coming to the most important aspect of the SIG, the projects. So here's a peek into the projects that we carried out last year. We had IKEA, a business case study, analyzing consumer behavior using market basket analysis in the food retail industry, to name a few. Here's what's in store for this year. We have a Spotify, a business case study. Then we have analysis of OTT platforms and their growth in the Indian consumer base, and many more. To gain more in-depth knowledge into various topics, Credit also hosts several societies. This year, we have Finance and Economics, Marketing, and Data Analytics. Lastly, coming to our recruitment procedure, we have 4 rounds in total. The first round would be an offline aptitude test. The second round would be a technical interview. Round 3 would be a group discussion. And finally, our last round would be an HR round. The Credit family is very excited to have new members on board, and we look forward to having a great time with you all. Over to Credit.
Hello everyone, I'm Shilaka Shankar, and I'm here to talk you through perhaps the most awaited SIG amongst all the techies out there. Introducing Crypt, IST's premium programming special interest group. The most integral and interesting part about being in a club is working on projects pertaining to your areas of interest. This year, our projects expand over various domains, including ML, web development, graph theory, and blockchain technology. The projects we have planned for this year are audio sentiment analysis, Chitra-E, that is text to image, NFT collection, road navigator, smart audio bot, and speech to sign. Our annual flagship event include Kryptonite and Obscura. We also collaborate with other SIGs to organize events like the Scotland Yard. These provide a great platform for you to explore your coding skills and creativity. Apart from this, we also conduct knowledge exchange programs where our highly qualified members teach you all the essential foundational topics in computer science. Internships and placements are extremely crucial for all of us. As such, Crypt has a companion DSA SIG with a sole focus on helping you improve your DSA and interview skills through internal DSA contests, mock interviews, and resume reviews. Our members have highly benefited from these and have backed selections in esteemed companies. This year, the recruitment process involves 5 rounds, starting with an online screening test followed by a technical interview round. The third round comprises a take-home assignment based on a domain of your choice, which will be followed by a technical interview round on the chosen domain. Finally, we will have the HR round. Our recruits can look forward to an extremely fun and collaborative learning experience. All the very best for the recruitment process. Over to social initiatives.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. All of us at IST believe that everyone is equipped with the ability to bring a change and make a difference. With social initiatives, IST strives to challenge various stigmas prevalent in our society and ultimately create stronger and happier communities. We empower our members to be able to put their abilities to actions by providing them a nurturing environment that enables them to have a profound influence and turn their ideas into a reality. With every passing day, IST continues to inspire a positive change in the world around us. Whether it was through our collaboration with Rotaract Club and NITK for the event It's Okay Not to Be Okay, our Zero Waste Kit initiative, our collection drive for St. Joseph Prashant Nivasu Home, or even with the live stream on menstrual health awareness conducted with a gynecologist. This year, in recognition of the Pride Month, we released 2 blogs, conducted a trivia series on Instagram, and even conducted a guess who competition to extend our support and recognition towards the LGBTQ+ community. We also conducted To Be Honest, which was a one-of-a-kind group discussion event where participants were able to express their views and perspectives on various social issues, especially the ones prevalent amongst college students. This year, we have many more exciting events lined up. All we are waiting for is all of you to come, join us, and help us make this difference. Having said that, there's no particular recruitment process for social initiatives. Everyone who is inducted into IST is more than welcome to join the wing.
Seems like a lot of activities happen in and around the club.
Yes, you should also look at the zeal and passion every one of our members have for the work that they do. And if you thought that's all, you're probably wrong. We have annual trips too. Guess where?
I'm guessing Manipal.
No! Goa. Here are some photos from our past annual trips. It looks fun, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So besides all work, there's loads of fun sessions members can look forward to.
As you have seen, we cater to various interests of not just all branches on campus, but we are also a platform for liberal arts and money matters, and that help improve and develop our members' skills. Now coming to the most important part of our talk, the recruitment. So for the recruitments, there are 2 steps involved. The recruitment process begins with you filling up a form for the SIG that you are interested in applying for. You can apply to multiple SIGs, but make sure to fill up the forms for every SIG that you are interested in applying for.
So if I have any more doubts while during the recruitment process, where should I head to?
For all the other information related to our recruitments, head over to our website ist.nitk.ac.in or follow us on Instagram or LinkedIn at ist.nitk. Feel free to reach out to us via email as shown in the presentation.
Thank you, Samarth. I look forward to the recruitments. I am although a bit anxious about it.
I was also at your place once, and I know how stressful it might seem. But the recruitments are just a memorable experience of your college life, and trust me, when you look back at it, you will look back at it with a smile. We hope to see many of you at IST's recruitments. Have a great evening, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you.
So this was all about IST club. Now next we have photography club.
Hello guys, welcome to the pre-recruitment talk of Photography Club NITK for the year 2022-23. This is Srinivas Kalyan, final year CSC. I'm the vice convener of Photography Club NITK. So I'm here to walk you through the working process of Photography Club. Photography Club is one of the non-technical clubs of NITK where you get a chance to learn, enjoy and excel your skills in photography and editing. There are 3 special interest groups commonly called as SIGs. Members of the club can choose to join one or more SIGs based upon their interests. The 3 SIGs are photography, editing, and publicity and operations. So now we'll walk you through the functionality of each SIG in detail. Now my friend Hemant will explain you about the photography SIG.
Yeah, hi guys. This is Hemant. I'm a final year civil engineering student. I'm one of the photography heads of the photography club. So, photography club is a platform for interested students to share and exhibit their creativity, knowledge, and their passion for photography. So, what the photography club does for you? The club conducts regular photo walks where you will be learning as well as exploring photography, and you will be able to learn how to use DSLR and many other things. We'll be organizing photo summits where some renowned photographers of several fields of photography, such as wildlife, wedding, nature, etc., and they'll be coming and teaching us with some tips and tricks to enhance our aesthetic and critical skills in photography. Also, knowledge exchange programs on photography by our club's alumni or our members or some guests will help us to excel in photography. And not just these, we'll be going for event coverage for the events happening in the campus throughout the year. So, going out to take pictures with friends will let you socialize and be creative at the same time. So, yeah, in this way, the photography club will help you enhance your skills by fulfilling your interests towards photography. And yeah, this is all about the photography stick and what we do. And if you have any queries, feel free to ask any of us.
So guys, editing is a SIG where we work on post-processing of the content that we gather. After a specific event is covered, all the clicks will be sent for post-processing. Post-processing is as important as clicking pictures. So here in the editing SIG, we process the clicked pictures and get the best out of them using image editing tools such as Lightroom, Photoshop, etc. We also do video editing for events using DaVinci, After Effects, and Premiere Pro. Apart from this, we organize KP sessions by our club members to share our experiences and knowledge on editing tools. We also do poster making and designing for various events in our college. So this is something we do in an editing SIG. Now let's move on to publicity and operations.
Hi guys, I'm Navya Kolipara and I'm a 4th year electrical student. I also happen to be the SIG head of publicity and operations. So let me explain you what this particular SIG does. So we are responsible for all the social media handling. Our Instagram account has around 2,900 followers, and our goal is to keep them posted with the photos of college events and the club competitions we hold. We also are responsible for the content writing for all the posts. We also need to write the content. And Expos is our flagship event, which is organized every year during the time of incident, where we display the photos taken year long, and also we display the pictures gathered through the frames competitions. Frames competitions is also conducted every year, and this is a national level competitions where we take entries from all parts of India. So we also have to publicize during that time to all the colleges. We send invites to all the NITs. We also contact IITs and all the colleges of Bangalore. We also get sponsors to fund our events. So this is in short about the publicity and operations sync. Hope to see few of you working with us very soon. Thank you.
Apart from the six, we organize various events in our college. Some of them include Photo Hunt, which is a theme-based photography contest in our college, where participants are given few themes based upon which they have to click pictures in a particular period of time. The other event is Reflections, which is a collaboratory contest with LitGig and NITK. This is a photo caption contest, and the participants are given prizes based upon the photo entries and the captions. And mainly, our flagship event, Expos, which is generally organized during our College Fest incident. So this Expos is a photo exhibition where we showcase the beautiful clicks taken by the members of our college. So these are some of the events that we organize annually. Now coming to the event coverage. Event coverage is the thing that we do regularly where we cover most of the events happening in our college and process the content and share the coverage to the respective organizers. Now coming to the fun part. We'll have random team ups and fun trips over the year where we can chill out. Finally, coming to the recruitment process. The first step is the registration, where you guys have to register through the link that will be spammed in your class groups at the start of the process. Once you register, you will be given a take-home assignment on photography and editing and a deadline before which you have to submit. Candidates will be shortlisted based upon the submissions and will be moved to the last round, that is the personal interview. The final shortlist will be announced shortly after the interviews. It will be announced in our Instagram handle. For any queries regarding the recruitment process or any other details, feel free to contact us. These are our contact details. So
this was all about photography club. So now next we have SAE club.
Hello everyone, this is Vishnu Das, third year Electronics and Communication Engineering, and we welcome you to the pre-recruitment talks of SAE and ITK. So this is the SAE batch of 2022. As you can see, what is SAE? SAE stands for Society of Automotive Engineers. It is a leading resource for mobility technology. As an individual member-driven society of mobility practitioners, the ownership of SAE India rests with its members who are individuals from the mobility community, which can include engineers executives from industries, government officials, or academicians and students. Now, as I mentioned, SAE International is a professional organization which was founded in 1905. SAE India falls under the domain of SAE International, and our SAE NITK falls under the SAE India Bangalore section. Now, what are the perks for joining perks if you join SANITK? So, if you're a student member of SANITK, you'll get practical exposure to professional engineering societies. Then you'll get a free subscription to the online magazine of SAE, which we'll discuss in the further slides. Thirdly, you'll get access and discounts to various SAE organized events and papers. So once you register as a student member, you will receive various emails in your about different events or research papers which are organized and published by SAE. Next, you'll be able to form a good network with various engineering professionals of different fields. Next, we'll have many different projects going on which you can be a part of. This will be a good exposure to knowledge and will be really good for your resume. And lastly, we have various alumni talks. SE NITK's faculty advisor is Purnesh Sir, who is an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, and our convener is Ms. Vedike Patrika.
Guys, I'm Jatin Kaushal, third year chemical student. At SAE and ITK, we strive to raise awareness and encourage students to learn and hone their skills. We are a bunch of automobile enthusiasts, eagerly trying to build our knowledge and skills in automotive and related industries. We are extremely excited to have you to be a part of this eventful journey with us. Without further ado, let's dive right into what we do. At SAE and ITK, we have three different SIGs, namely Technical, Media, and Web Dev SIGs. We are eagerly trying to build our knowledge and skills in automotive industries and also simultaneously with our content creation and web dev team. So what does our technical SIG do? This SIG is for all those technical enthusiasts that wants to dive right into this automotive industry and learn more about it. So what do we do in technical SIG? The scope of our technical SIG is basically related to automotive and related industries, which includes aerospace, manufacturing, and automobile design. But we also deal with robotics, FEA, and CFD. If you guys don't know, CFD stands for Computational Fluid Dynamics, and if you join our club, you will get to know more about this topic in much more depth. Fields, we also do semester and year-long projects such as design of braking systems, aerodynamic profiles, and much more, which you will see in further slides also. So every year, every academic year, we do a lot of projects, and every member of clubs gets to do the projects with other members. Mainly the third years will be the project mentors and the second years will be working under them. But if any second year or has the wants to lead a project, he can also do that. So what did we do in year last back-to-back year 2020 to 21 year? So we did basically 6 projects which are listed here. I'll read out for you guys. Anti-lock braking system, rear wheel steering, energy storing body panels, aerodynamic analysis of helicopter seats, and CFD analysis of nose cones. If you want to know more about this topic, you guys can head to our SAE and NITK website and get to know more about this project if you want. And in last year, we also did like 5 or 6 projects, which are listed here, which were design and simulation of robotic arm, active suspension using MATLAB, F1 tubercles biomimicry projects, wireless power transmission using solar energy, velocity prediction, and road lane detection. As you guys can see, like the projects we did are not limited to our technical team, but is like we pay almost equal amount of attention to also the coding field. So the velocity prediction road lane detection was purely a coding project where we employ different Python libraries to for our deep learning model. MediaSig. I am also the media head for our club. What do we do at our MediaSig? We at SAE and NITK are not limited to only our literature and hand-on work, but we are also equally active on our social media platforms. We are one of the most active club in terms of social media activity. We are active on mostly all popular platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. At SAE MediaSig, we handle graphic designing of our blogs, KPs, project expo poster, video editing, content creation, and our annual magazine Tech Buzz, which will come in further slides also. And it's fine if you guys don't know about the content creation, but you want to learn more, so you guys can join the club and we will keep KPs or knowledge exchange program to learn more about the software that we employ in this. We release insightful blogs authored by our club members. These blogs range from every field of the automotive industry, and our blog series Tech Chronicles dive down in every aspect of automotive industry, from electric vehicle to hyperloop. Our blogs are released on WordPress, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn articles, and every members of the club gets to write these blogs. So it will be a great platform for you guys to showcase your knowledge on our platform. For this annual magazine Tech Buzz, I would like to forward it to my friend Jishnu.
Hey guys, so I'll be talking about the annual magazine. It is also known as Tech Buzz. So SAE and ITK releases a magazine every year, and we decide upon a particular topic which is trending in the field of engineering, and we further decide on various subtopics, and then we assign different topics to juniors who write articles on them. So every junior contributes to this annual magazine, and they can also help in contributing to creating the magazine, that is compiling the articles, then editing them, and making the cover pages and all. It is a good experience for those interested. Next, we go to web development 6. So this is for people who are mostly interested in coding. So your responsibility will be to handle the official website of SA and ITK. So it is good if you would know few programming languages like React.js or Django or Python. So your job, as I said, is to keep the website updated. So SA and ITK will be organizing different events, and so you'll have to update these events on the website. So the link of the website is shown below, as you can see.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheikh Dilshad. I'm in third year mechanical and I'm the event coordinator of SAE. SMPs, Summer Mentorship Programs. Starting this year, SAE and ITK organized SMPs on various topics related to diverse fields of automotive industry. Last year, SAE and ITK took SMPs on computer vision, F1 aerodynamics, vehicle dynamics. KEPs, nothing but the knowledge exchange programs. SAE and ITK conducts various KEPs throughout the year based on software and also emerging trends in the automotive industry for SAE members as well as other students of NITK. These are the snapshots from last KEPs that were conducted this year. In the year 2021 to 2022, SAE took KP on ANSYS, AutoCAD, Fusion 360. This year, the KPs were conducted on electronic warfare and the circuit simulation using LT-Spice and Simulink. Being an SI NITK, you will be having internship guidance. You'll be having assistance from third and fourth years as well regarding the complete internship way. There will be mock interviews and also resume shortlisting events. Coming to the alumni talk, you have direct correspondence with SAE alumni working in various esteemed institutions. Placement guidance. Assistance from SAE alumni placed in famed conglomerates. You have a broad base of students who are working in MNCs spread all over the world. SAE and ITK has one of its greatest achievements. Our club members won the Inter-NIT Inter-College Project Competition organized by Garrett Advancing Motion and have secured the first place. They have won a cash prize of 21,000 rupees. Keynote. Keynote Talk Series is an annual event conducted by SI and ITK every year wherein we bring distinguished speakers from various industries and institutions to deliver the technical talks related latest technology of automobiles, electric vehicles, aerospace, material science, etc. Metamorph is an event conducted along with the engineer, which is the technical fest of NITK, where students from various departments demonstrate mind-boggling experiments. This is also supported by the metallurgy department of NITK. Coming to the recruitment process, the round 1 is nothing but the registration and the aptitude plus technical test. The second round is the group discussion round. The third round is the technical interview where you will be tested on the core domain. Coming to the HR interview and then the results announcement. SAE and ITK is active on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress, YouTube. You can scan the QR code to view on the social medias. Thank you. That's it from our side. If you have any queries, you can DM any of the core members or you can mail us. Thank you.
So here we end on today's session. The recruitment talk of the remaining clubs will be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Thank you all